How God Speaks Through Your Mind. Lesson 1. The Power of Inner Voice. Understanding the inner voice can be achieved by actively listening to the thoughts and feelings that arise within you. It's through this process of introspection that one can begin to uncover the divine messages that God communicates to us through our minds. The inner voice, often referred to as the still, small voice, is the channel through which God speaks to us, guiding and directing our paths. To truly understand the inner voice, one must be willing to cultivate a deep sense of self-awareness. This involves taking the time to tune in to our thoughts and emotions, observing them without judgment. By doing so, we can begin to discern between the voice of the ego and the voice of God. The ego, driven by fear and self-interest, often leads us astray. On the other hand, the voice of God, which is rooted in love and wisdom, always guides us towards our highest good. It is important to note that the inner voice isn't limited to words or phrases. It can also manifest as intuitive feelings, sudden insights, or a deep knowingness within. These subtle signals are the language of the soul, and by paying attention to them, we can gain a greater acknowledgement of the divine plan for our lives. Moreover, understanding the inner voice requires an open and receptive heart. This means being willing to surrender our own desires and expectations and instead trust in the wisdom of a higher power. It's through this surrender that we can align ourselves with the divine will and allow the inner voice to guide us towards a life of purpose and fulfillment. Lesson 2. The Power of Intuition.